My beloved child, stay with me. Do not scroll. Do not leave. I am speaking to you now because heaven has allowed you to hear what many will ignore. You were drawn here at this precise moment because your soul is sensitive enough to recognize urgency when it is wrapped in silence. I speak to you not as a distant voice, but as a mother who leans close when danger approaches and whispers before the night grows heavy. Listen carefully. What is approaching is a blackout, not a metaphor, not a story meant to entertain curiosity, a real blackout that will interrupt the world you are used to. Lights will go out, communication will stop, systems you trust every day will suddenly fall silent. Many will panic because they have never learned how fragile these structures truly are. But I tell you this, tell you now, so that fear does not take root in your heart. Heaven warns in advance not to frighten, but to prepare. This blackout is not only a physical interruption, it is also a spiritual moment. When external light disappears, the inner light of each soul is revealed. Many rely so completely on noise, screens, and constant connection that silence feels unbearable. When that silence arrives suddenly, hearts will be tested. Some will feel lost, some will feel anger, some will feel despair. But those who have learned to remain with God in quiet will not be shaken. You may have felt it already, a strange unease, a sense that the world is moving too fast and yet towards something fragile, nights that feel heavier, days that feel uncertain. This is not imagination, this is discernment, awakening. Blessed are those who remain awake, for they will not be overtaken. You are here because your soul was already listening before your mind asked why. Stay with me. I need you to understand this clearly. The blackout will not arrive to destroy, but to reveal. It will reveal how dependent humanity has become on what it cannot control. It will reveal which hearts have built their peace on God and which have built it on constant stimulation. When everything suddenly stops, the heart will speak loudly. That is why preparation begins now, not with fear, but with faith. Do not obsess over dates or rumors. True preparation is not panic. True preparation is interior. Strengthen your soul. Restore prayer in your home. Learn again how to be still. Learn again how to sit in silence without anxiety. When the world goes quiet, those who know how to pray in stillness will feel protected, not abandoned. Be still and know that I am God. These words are not poetry. They are refuge. My child, I know you want certainty, a clear schedule, a moment you can point to and say, now I am safe. But safety is not knowing everything in advance. Safety is belonging to God. In past times, when darkness covered the land, those who followed instruction were protected not because they understood every detail, but because they trusted. Faith has always been obedience without full visibility. This blackout will come during the day and stretch into night. Many will be confused because they expected warning signs from their devices. But there will be no warning from the world. That is why heaven speaks now. When communication fails, do not search frantically for answers. Turn inward, turn to prayer, turn to God. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Even if I walk through the valley of shadow, I will not be overcome, for God is with me. I must speak to you gently but firmly. Do not mock what you do not yet understand. Do not dismiss this warning because others laugh. Wisdom listens early. Wisdom prepares quietly. In the days of Noah, life continued as normal until it did not. In the night of Egypt, protection came through obedience, not debate. The wise virgin kept oil while others slept. You are chosen not because you are greater, but because you are willing to listen. Light is entrusted to those who carry it humbly. If the blackout touches the world, you are not meant to panic or hide in despair. You are meant to remain calm, faithful, and anchored. Where there is faith, darkness does not rule. Where there is love, fear loses power. Perfect love casts out fear. Stay here with me. Do not leave yet. I want you to hear this deeply. When the lights go out, many will discover how fragile their foundations were. Some will grow angry, some will search for false saviors, some will cling to empty promises. Do not follow them. The sheep recognize the voice of the shepherd, and they do not follow a stranger. Let that voice be your guide when noise disappears. You may feel small, hidden, insignificant. That is not a disadvantage. Heaven often chooses the quiet ones. A mustard seed carries great power. Do not underestimate your prayer. Do not underestimate your faith. Do not underestimate your quiet yes to God. One faithful soul can protect an entire household. Begin now, not tomorrow. Begin with small acts. Forgive where bitterness lives. Let go of habits that dull your conscience. Choose kindness when fear wants to harden you. These are not small preparations. They are armor. When others panic during the blackout, you will remain steady. When others despair, you will remember hope. And now, my beloved child, I ask you for a response, not to me, but to God. If you receive these words not with fear, but with trust, if you choose faith over confusion and light over darkness, write Amen as an act of agreement, not because you understand everything, but because you trust the one who warns before the night. Do not scroll away. Stay, because in the next part, I will speak clearly about what you must do during the blackout itself, how to remain spiritually protected in the silence, and how to recognize the sign of peace that confirms heaven is with you, even when the world goes dark. My beloved child, stay with me. Do not scroll. Do not leave. What I speak now is for the moment during the blackout, when the world grows suddenly quiet and many hearts will not know what to do with the silence. I am speaking to you now so that, when that hour comes, you will remember this voice and remain steady instead of afraid. When the blackout begins, there will be confusion. Lights will fail without warning. Messages will not send. Voices that once filled your space will vanish. Many will rush from place to place, searching for answers that will not come. Others will grow angry. Others will feel exposed and vulnerable. In that hour, my child, do not join the noise of fear. Pause, breathe, remember who you belong to. You are not abandoned. Heaven is not silent. God does not lose control when human systems fail. I want you to understand something deeply. The blackout is not the power of darkness winning. It is the exposure of how much humanity depended on false lights. When those lights disappear, the true light becomes visible. The light of faith does not flicker when electricity fails. The light of love does not turn off when communication stops. The light of God remains constant, unseen by eyes but felt by the heart. When the blackout arrives, stay where you are if you can. Do not rush unless safety truly requires it. Stillness will protect you more than panic. Silence will become a refuge if you allow it. This is why I asked you to learn stillness now. Those who know how to pray quietly will feel covered. Those who know how to trust without reassurance will remain calm. You are being trained for this moment even now. My child, there will be a temptation during the blackout to fill the silence with fear thoughts. Do not let them take root. Do not replay worst possibilities. Do not imagine disaster where none has been confirmed. Instead, turn inward. Pray slowly. Speak God's name gently. Even a single sincere word offered with trust builds a shield stronger than walls. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. You may hear rumors in the darkness, voices claiming to know what is happening, promises of safety if you follow them. My child, be vigilant. Anything that pressures you to surrender your conscience, deny truth, or abandon love in exchange for security is not from God. The shepherd's voice brings peace, not coercion. If a message breeds panic, step back. If it leads you to prayer and calm trust, remain. I want you to prepare your heart for this truth. During the blackout, God will feel closer to some and farther to others, not because he moved, but because distractions are gone. Many who avoided silence will feel exposed. Many who avoided prayer will feel restless. Do not judge them. Do not argue. Remain gentle. Your calm presence will speak louder than words. My beloved child, if you are with family or others when the blackout happens, let your peace guide them. Speak softly. Reassure without preaching. Love will become visible in simple acts, a hand held, a kind word, a shared prayer. Where 2 or 3 gather in trust, heaven is present. You do not need grand gestures. Quiet faith carries great authority. I know you worry about how long it will last. That knowledge is not given to calm curiosity. It is given to test trust. When the night feels long, remember this: no darkness lasts forever. Dawn always comes. The Lord watches over you day and night. He does not sleep. He does not forget. Even if time feels stretched, heaven is attentive to every breath you take. There is something else I must tell you. The blackout will reveal hearts. Some relationships will change after it passes. Some illusions will fall. Some attachments will feel empty. This is not loss. This is clarity. What is built only on convenience will not endure. What is built on love will grow stronger. Do not cling to what fades. Receive what remains. My child, this moment will also reveal your own strength. You will discover that you are more capable than you believed, that you can remain calm without constant reassurance, that you can trust without immediate answers, that you can pray without being told how. This realization will mark you. You will not return to the same dependence you had before. The blackout will pass, but its lesson will remain. Stay with me now, because this is important. Do not let pride enter your heart if you remain calm while others panic. Humility protects grace. Compassion multiplies it. Remember that fear makes people act in ways they later regret. Be patient. Be forgiving. Be kind. This is how light resists darkness. If you feel afraid in that moment, do not shame yourself. Fear does not mean failure. It means you are human. Bring the fear into prayer instead of letting it rule your thoughts. God draws near to the humble and the honest. He does not reject a trembling heart that still trusts. My beloved child, I speak to you this way because you are not meant to be caught off guard. You are meant to be anchored. If these words help you remain awake, calm, and faithful in confusing times, I gently invite you to subscribe, not out of pressure, as an act of discernment, as a way of choosing to stay close to what leads you back to God when the world grows quiet. My beloved child, stay with me for these final moments. Let your heart settle. What I speak now is to seal you in peace after the blackout, when the lights return but the world does not feel the same. Many will rush to fill the silence again. You must not. This is when discernment matters most. When the blackout passes, some will pretend nothing happened. Others will be shaken and restless. You will notice a difference within yourself, a calm that does not depend on noise, a clarity that does not need constant answers. This is the sign I promised you, peace that remains even when certainty does not. This peace is not from human effort, it is given. The Lord is near to those who call upon him in truth, and his nearness will steady you. Do not rush back into old habits that dulled your spirit. Protect what was awakened in you during the silence. Choose prayer before distraction. Choose kindness before argument. Choose truth before comfort. What you guard now will shape your path ahead. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness does not overcome it. Let that light remain alive in you. You may feel called to simplify, to speak less, to listen more, to forgive where pride once held you tight. This is not weakness. It is strength refined. Blessed are the gentle, for they will inherit the earth. Gentle hearts carry great authority because they do not need to prove themselves. There will be those who seek explanations from you. Do not argue. Share peace, not panic. Your quiet steadiness will comfort more than many words. Love will open doors fear cannot. Where love is practiced, darkness loses its place. Remember this always. No night lasts forever. Dawn comes because God is faithful, not because the world deserves it. Build your life on that faith. Walk forward without fear. If another silence comes, you will know what to do. Sit, breathe, pray, trust. I walk with you. I intercede for you. I lead you always toward my Son, the true light of the world. Remain humble, remain faithful, remain at peace.